1 in the chamber.
The Troll Gang, they don't have it cut out for them because I noticed that the Gunspy gods, they performed really well in the playoffs. Like, I think their match was a 3-0 and not very close at all.
Yeah, it's true. That's the quarter. They did really well, this team. I played against this team in the group stage, and they were a fierce opponent. It really made me feel like I was the only spy player on my team, which, to be fair, I was, but there was no other team that really made me feel like that, you know? Anyway, we're hopping into the action here. Seeing a bit of a mid-fight. Looking equal so far. Small advantage for red. 1v2 now.
The Gunspy gods taking an early lead, but the Troll Gang showing they will not be left behind so easily. Oh, but the win goes to the initial win goes to the Gunspy gods. Hang on, I can bet for Troll Gang now. So
yeah, get your bets in real quick. Go all in with your channel points.
It's 50-50 pretty much.
Yeah, we need someone to shift the odds.
There's one player on Gunspy Gods' name stands for. So
well, just all in on Gunspy Gods. If the entirety of chat all in on Gunspy God, it's going to be really fun to bet on the other side. Come on, guys.
Troll Gang takes back their point. Amazing performance. And a nice swift recapture, like what I like to see in Koth.
Yeah, less than 30 seconds, so looking like a balanced match, just based on that first little interaction.
And Gunspy God's forced to come out of spawn and try to flood back onto the point, and so far they're successful. But I noticed on slums, there's a way of it going where you all go into the point, and then like a bunch of enemies just crawl out of the woodwork and demolish you. And it certainly looks like that's happening so far. But it looks like Troll Gang is just barely scrambling to claw back the point from Gunspy God to aggressively on it. But it looks like so far they're managing to stay in it.
It's kind of back and forth.
Blue team for the Gunspy
does get it. But yeah, but they delay two of their own players, and the red team spawns are actually a little bit better now because of that, I think. So we would probably see a pretty swift repush here.
Troll Gang taken out brutally while trying to use the fastest route to the point. I've noticed that happen a lot on this map. The team who owns the point likes to scope down that little drop down because that's the route that everyone takes. But they're getting punished for it hard as Troll Gang takes back the point commandingly. Ooh, but a swift knife and stab nullifies that. And Troll Gang just scrambling for just a crumb of bullet, but they aren't granted it.
I love seeing those little awkward melee fights when both players miss their shot. They're kind of deciding, like, am I going to waddle at him? And I'm going to go for it? Blue team, though, staying very confident on point here. A lot of cap time on the red side, but they're all getting taken out, so it might not account for much.
Red getting so close to capturing the point over and over again, but blue team just stacking up the seconds on the point. Which is another thing I've noticed on this map.
The difference is building, that's for sure.
And blue's taking their sniping positions on the point.
Oh yeah, I've seen someone hiding on the boxes. I love that. I want to see more spots like that.
Yeah, I added those boxes pretty much just for that purpose. Oh, it looks like Troll Gang is so far winning the prediction.
A bit of a scuffle.
That's crazy. The better team will win, you know what I'm saying? Although so far they're not, but I believe. Yeah, no commentator bias. Yeah.
Definitely not trying to
nearly a full complement alive on both teams, and but no one's willing to aggress the point because Red's freshly respawned. They're trying to clear that angle that Blue keeps scoping down, but they don't realize that Blue's not there. So
yeah, it looks like Red was kind of waiting for their last player, even though their last player was caught behind. So kind of
their hydration moment and posture.
Hydration. Let's go.
I gotta join the Navy. Sit up straight.
You know, red team does finally take a point, but there's like almost a 2-minute difference now, so this is rough. They're gonna have to be very aggressive, very assertive in keeping this.
Take it back. Yeah. Recently, I've developed this hobby of like Google searching Academy Award for Best Picture and just looking at some of the oldest winners. And I watched a good film from 1934 called Here Comes the Navy. That's the end of the tangent. That's the full story. It was good. It was a
Blue
good
coming in cleanly though. Gets 3 picks, none traded. Oh, 4 now actually.
Yeah.
So that is really bad for Red.
Very, very swiftly, looking like a win for them.
Oh, but Trollgang does get some picks here. So we might see a bit of a repush. So they might have a chance to hold it one last time here.
Quattro just demolishing Gunspy Gods. Maybe he can be the hero who wins it for his team, but maybe not. And it looks like they just won't reach the point in time to contest it, and that'll be a win for the Gunspy Gods. By the way, that's
pretty convincing.
I designed the fountain point to be a lot like the attack defense points I designed, where it's like it's a very like tense arena where you're like you can be covered from one angle at any one time, but never covered from all angles at all times. So you're kind of at every moment you're forced to make like a trade-off of where you're covering yourself from.
Yeah, where
you
you're
make a lot of correct decisions in a row. You're rewarded with being the hero who saves the cap point for your team.
Yeah, it's
so
actually
I think
pretty
those
interesting.
hero moments are something you should really strive to create in TF2.
Yeah, and a moment like that situation is actually very like game sense dependent, like knowing where to expect the players, where they like to hide, or where they might be pushing you from at any time. You know, you might even have callouts to help you out with that as well, which could give you an advantage. So stuff like that, like it definitely means that those with higher game sense, they might actually they might get something going there, where otherwise people might, you know, just get owned from 3 different angles at the same time.
But Gunspy Gods take an early and commanding lead once again. And Trollgang is just waiting, staggered, to move in all together.
See some picks from the, out of the blue side. Red team almost wiping. Luna
Sneaky
managing to find a pick.
The Trollgang as they try to push in. Looks like they're gonna have to be waiting a little while longer to get their hands on this point. Oh, but
and that's the team wipe there.
Stands for sneakily gets knifed, but the man who knifed him gets sneakily knifed by Sneaky. So I guess it was destined.
Sneaky actually going for the spawn shot there. I actually think
it didn't work out.
That's we haven't really been seeing too much like people being really aggressive and going into the rooftops area to get cheeky angles into spawn. But I think it's pretty solid on this map.
Like
yeah, but I think it can work. Like, you know, you occasionally go for it as a surprise play as well, and stuff like that can get you some free picks. Especially if
the way I designed it is that like normally everyone's leaving through the same door that leads straight to the rooftop area, but if you really don't want to get spawn camp, you can just leave through the door that leads to the plaza, the mall, and you're not getting spawn camped anymore. So, but red team really having trouble getting their hands at this point. Well, longer than a minute held by
they started out well in the first round. They were kind of going back and forth, but they kind of slowed down their pace like over the course of the round, and now in the second round, we're really not seeing them anymore. No, as I say that, they get the recap, but
they kept the point.
1.5 minutes, that's
commentator's cuss.
Yeah, kind of true, but 1.5 minutes of time already gone for the blue team is like, that's pretty bad if you're red. You're not too happy.
Oh, but it's not unsalvageable. That's the beauty of King of the Hill. But
it's true, but
coming back with the commanding push. Oh, but Sneaky gets taken out.
It does get traded out. And another pick for red. Traded out again.
2 versus 3. Oh, 2 versus 2.
So
just one Trollgang member
so exciting.
And that's a recapture.
And the blue clutch, yeah.
Well, not much of a clutch considering they were winning already, but it was exciting. And Trollgang trying push with a few members, a risky play. Let's see if it works for them. 1 pick rewarded already, so it could work out very well.
It's a nice opening, yeah, but the 1 pick didn't have any ammo, so it's not an incredibly valuable pick. Oh, they find a second?
An enemy in the
this is good.
Bureaucracy room, that's what I call it. Because it's got little, like, stalls. A Trollgang member tries taking the point, but he's just getting scoped down by Chachapla.
Big fight.
Which
looks
I'm sure
like Red does pull out ahead.
It looks like they managed to recap the point after with not too much trouble. So maybe it's still a winnable round. And let's hope, because that'll mean my map is nice and balanced.
We could see it, but we need to see some pop-off on the red side, I think. Holding this for 2 minutes is, well, they have a small ad here.
Gunspy getting checking their corners and easily diffusing red's camping spots.
We almost saw a backstab.
Oh, nice, an unfortunate nice by loss, but 2 picks for Team Gunspy Gods leaves red with only 1 player who is clearly scared to push and lose his life. So that's an easy capture for the Gunspy Gods. And I do think it was the right play to retreat there. So no shame on the Trollgang.
He didn't get out though. It's unfortunate.
It created a trade for him,
in a spot like that when you don't have any ammo. Like you may as well go for something, right? Go for a hiding spot.
That's that kind of ambush you were talking about. He was
that's true. That's the kind of map play that I want to see. I want to see people utilize the verticality, the little interesting spots, all the different angles and places to jump up.
But
like there's the same set of a similar set of jumps you can do. Like you have this fence coming out of the plaza side, and you can actually get on top of that with the same set of jumps that you would do to get on like the fence that's sneaky to jump off play from. Like there's a ton of stuff that people, they could be abusing, but they're really quite tame, I must say.
They want it to be a contest of skill because the Troll Gang are absolute chads, and the Gunspy Gods are too, I guess. No bias again. The better team will win. That's how Koth goes. And Gunspy Gods is taking what looks like the last fight, but it's not over yet, and there's just one of them left, and he's lost the knife fight on the point. A dramatic twist of fate that might just result in the win for the Troll Gang.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
And with 5 players on both team alive, rushing the point, let's see how it pans out. An early pick for Troll Gang. They are not willing to take their early defeat lying down, but Sneaky, again, proving his prowess. Oh, the Gunspy got cruelly shot from behind, but it doesn't pan out for the Troll Gang, and it looks like they might lose with just 30 seconds left on their clock. A much closer match than the first time, I think.
Yeah, it's true. It's a very close round so far, but it looks like they won't be able to get to point in time.
And that's another win. That's another win for the Gunspy Gods. So the Troll Gang had better take it back and prove their prove that they picked slums for a reason, and that they can honor it. Love you guys for picking slums, by the way. Right, we've got a replay here, and stands for, just sweeping through the point and destroying everyone. You see, like a good one in the chamber match is so brutal in a way. Just kill after kill after kill after kill. Like what we're about to see. An early pick from the Gunspy Gods, and a second one, they are just determined to dominate the point from an early stage again. And they might just be rewarded for that determination. Oh, but Quattro proving he's not willing to take that lying down with 3 quick kills.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty decisive match for the red team here.
But the last player alive is the Sneaky, the so far MVP.
Titular Sneaky, trying to be sneaky and get something on point, but he did not quite find it. It's a nice attempt though. That's kind of the kind of thing you have to go for if you're the one remaining and you don't have a bullet. You gotta go.
Yeah, he wanted to be a hero, and I respect him for it. Both teams here are chads. And Team Gunspy Gods with 5 versus 4, and a Troll Gang member on low health somehow. I think he took full damage. But he takes out Sneaky all the same, not hampered by his wounds at all, it seems. And both teams are having a tense, even fight right now, with just one player alive and at the point on both. And stands for loses it, fails to recapture the point, and getting closer to the minute mark for the Troll Gang. A much stronger round than their previous 2. Yo, live Kevin Supermarket reaction redeemed.
Yo, live Kevin Supermarket reaction. Red actually pretty dominant this round. Blue hasn't been able to cap yet, which is...
Yeah. Absolutely crushing the Gunspy Gods,
Yeah.
Clearly their morale has been rallied by my speech about their commitment to slums. Oh, but Sneaky clutches it and takes back the point for his team. Looks like he's just barely going to rescue it before the 1.5-minute mark.
Yeah, it's I mean, that's a really nice start though for Red Team, considering they've basically been playing on the back foot the whole time so far. They've always been the second team to cap, and with this with the shorter cap time, so if they're able to quickly push in here, they have a big advantage for this round.
Yep, and it's just a 5v5 mono-a-mono team fight here, and let's see how it pans out. Snacks in the little underpass area, desperately trying to get out of there alive.
Yeah, I would never try to go for something from there. That just seems like a death sentence, but he went for it.
It was.
Yeah, I mean,
Troll Gang assertively getting right on the point, but getting stabbed in the process. But Jespera saving it.
I think I just heard I think I just heard someone get hit, right? Like I'm pretty sure I saw him swing the knife. I heard the hit sound, and he did not get a kill.
No. Hit Reg failed with never having an arse ever. Yeah, I've been loving these. I've been loving these intense team fights on the point because it's just really like you have two people fighting, and then just because they didn't look behind them at the right time, they've been gunned down by someone who has recently won their own fight. You know, it's just such a all-out brawl, fitting of the name Slums. And Luna XCBN almost proving their street fighting prowess, but standing still a little bit at the end there, causing them to die. And Gunspy Gods takes the point back with not too much trouble, but they are quite behind on time, more than a minute.
So it was a full wipe for the red team, so it's good that they get the cap there. We got a bit of a minute difference, so you know blue's gonna need to step it up a little bit. I bet red team is feeling pretty good about this.
They've proved in the previous 2 rounds that they're very capable. So
yeah,
Troll Gang, their work is not done, not by any means, and they've chosen an alternate.
Well, look at this rooftop hiding spots. I love this. Yeah. He's like crouching on the slanted roof so he can like sort of hide. This is wonderful.
I'm glad you like it. That Troll Gang took a different route to the point than what Gunspy Gods were expecting, so they were able to take it with relative ease when they made up the bullet for long.
Oh, but he didn't get anything with it. Oh, that's too bad. The hider, I think he spent too long like just sitting there and then waiting for the perfect moment, and he should have just went with like the mediocre moment and gotten some kills.
Yeah, you have to be brave. You have to be as brave as you can in this game mode. That's what pays off.
Very true. And yeah, it's better to like
proving that by rushing the point.
It's definitely a case of like it's better to be overconfident and miss your shot than to hold on to the bullet way too long and then just like your whole team gets wiped because of it or something, right? Like you definitely want to be the one initiating and not really be like waiting too much. At least that's where I stand.
I agree with that fully. And Troll Gang wins another fight, and if Gunspy Gods can't clutch it out here, that's going to be a commanding, a powerful comeback round for the Troll Gang.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, it's first to 4, so it's not like blue was 1 round away or something, but it's a good, you know, it's good to start getting these wins if you wanna turn it back. So.
And Troll Gang does cinch it out after an intense overtime. Definitely,
yeah, so it turned to 2-1.
Definitely a good round. And let's go on to the next, where hopefully Troll Gang will win again. No bias.
Definitely did not spend all of his Fortress Face-Off tokens to
my NFTs. Yeah, and Troll Gang proving that their morale, they're more than just like trolls on the internet. You know, they've got the resolve to win this map. Prove that they're masters of the slums, like what I did with the Snubnose Revolver in 2001. But that's neither here nor there.
You know, it's clear from their profile picture situation that they're good at being coordinated, because they specifically went out of their way to take different images for everyone. It's you know, they're dedicated.
Unfortunately, they've taken a big loss in this first team fight. Their last player is on just his knife and gets slashed through by Sneaky.
This is actually very interesting. So right there, I saw a red player on the rooftops trying to go for a long-range shot, missed it, and then just decided I'm gonna go back into spawn and just get my bullet because I'm right here. Pretty clever. People actually taking advantage of the fact that resupply cabinets can, in fact, give you your bullet back.
Yeah, and that's another advantage for the player. That's another reason to not spawn camp, is that you can just pick out a spawn with the advantage of the shutter, shoot, and then if you miss, just go back in, you're safe, and you've got another bullet.
Yeah, the guy in spawn
much faster than it takes for them to get their bullet if they miss.
Yeah, and the guy that misses, like the guy that, you know, doesn't have his spawn right there, he potentially only has 1 bullet, and if he misses, it's over for him. But if you're on your spawn there, you know, you have essentially infinite ammo, so it's very comfortable.
And Troll Game proves that a lost teamfighter just water under the bridge for them, taking this point back under a minute, no trouble at all. I must say, this is a grands this is the best balanced teams I could ever ask for in a grands. They're clearly both absolute Chad teams full of amazing players.
Yeah, it's like not one-sided, because like we've seen some matches in playoffs that, you know, we're fairly one-sided, you know, 3-0s and stuff like that, but it's already shaping up to be much better than that.
Yeah, and
I mean, if you look at the scores as well, it's very close.
Yeah,
there's no really like one player that is like, you know, lagging behind or dragging any specific team down. Like they're all pretty grouped together, all the
The difference between the top scorers in each team is just 2 points, and the difference between the bottom scorers is only 5.
Yeah, it's really close.
And Gunspy God's rallying forth to attack the point, but they're unfortunately defused by Just
I think he just got 4 picks in a row. Was that a 4-piece from Just Bra? I think so.
I'm not sure, but he truly played amazingly around the cover on the point.
I think it was at least
just the thing that rewards you with a win.
It's definitely.
Yeah, just looking at the kill streaks is not the way to tell, because some people have kill streak guns but not kill streak knives, and not usually the other way around for some reason. But
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a bit of a strat where you just unequip all of your items so that people can't use your cosmetics and stuff to call you out, right? And so it's just like 5 blue spies running at you, rather than there's a snake running at me, and there's an unusual running at me, and there's a shark, and there's a, you know.
Stands for definitely is wearing a snake. I didn't know that was a cosmetic in the game, but clearly it helped him take back the point. So
I mean, it would be appropriate that the spy be the class with the snake cosmetic.
Definitely. But Gunspy God's having a commanding lead over the point area, making back that small time difference between the two teams, making it a closer and closer match. But Troll Gang rallying onto the point with all their courage. A difficult knife fight for the last member of Troll Gang. Let's see if he can pull it out. Or went for a spin move there, but it just didn't work out for him.
You love to see it. The random 360 to try to throw them off. You see those a lot nowadays. People are like on really high sense. Or maybe they have the spin around button, who knows. But
yeah, a few picks on both sides, gonna spice up this team fight. And Troll Gang cheekily trying to push into Gunspy God's lobby and attack them from behind, but Gunspy Gods realizes quickly and turns around to face them and blast them. But not killing them all, so Troll Gang takes a commanding lead over the point area, but that may not lead to them really capping. We'll just have to wait and see.
It looks like they're getting shot off the point right now.
Yeah, that's what I described on some. It's like, if you can, because the map is like so wide and the routes are separated, you can get to the point unnoticed with relative ease, but you might not survive after you do, so it's very tricky. And that's what we just saw here. Gunspy Gods was able to defend their property and be the masters of the slum this time.
We're seeing a fence hopper. Let's go. Gotta see it. We gotta see it. Yeah, we got snacks in the spot. You got Stan trying to get on top of the palm tree, but he doesn't quite know how to do the jump, it looks like.
Gunspy God's hiding spots just not working out for them. Troll Gang has learned and mastered them.
Yeah.
And 5 players alive on the point right now, and absolutely
it's just the one with the knife behind point.
Yeah, it must have been terrifying in that moment.
The hiding spot's actually just working against them right there.
Yeah, pinned into a corner, by the way. Hydration moment.
Ooh, get some hydration. I think you...
Alright. So, Troll Gang has taken back the point, not willing to let it be lost by Gunspy Gods. So, Gunspy Gods is about to take it back with just 14 seconds on the clock. That could be devastating for the Troll Gang.
Yeah, that's very scary. They're gonna have to do something about it very quickly.
Very
only 47 seconds once they do cap it. It's very winnable for the red side, but they need to get a big push going, get some picks, and just hold it comfortably. They managed to trade
and they
2 for 2.
just don't get it in time.
Oh, but they're not fast
Sneaky
enough.
taunting on the point because he knows he won.
Heartbreaking.
Brutal.
They got the picks. They were trading out. You know, they were getting the better spawn times, but they just couldn't make it to the point fast enough.
Yeah, Gunspy Gods flaunting their win, but I'm sure that won't damage Troll Gang's morale. They're unbreakable, and I'm sure they'll come back to win another round. And I'm not just hoping that I'm gonna lose all my gamble Twitch points.
Well, that's potentially match point actually. If the blue team wins this, that'll be match point. Seeing
some good rounds in the match chat. Oh, an early pick from Gunspy Gods. HZAC from Troll Gang trying to sneak around behind the enemy lines, but Depru was ready.
Oh, do you reckon Depru saw the unusual effect over the battery there? I feel like
I'm not sure. I think he was
stuck out over the cover there.
I saw him there long before there were any players even near him. I think he was just there ready for someone to be trying a cheeky play, because he is against the Troll Gang. You have to know how the Troll Gang works, and how Quattro versus Sneaky, the battle of the century.
Oh yeah, there's the chatter with the good remark that
Quattro blasts Sneaky and takes the control point. Is that? Yeah, is the server lagging?
No, it's a pause.
Oh, a timeout. All right. Well, chat, this is your chance to hydrate.
Welcome to Pauselander chat. Can we get the Pauselander copy passes going?
Yeah, where's the pause champ?
Come on, bro. Come on, guys.
Right?
We need the everybody
right.
down. Okay, we're back.
Back in the fray. Troll gang captures.
That's the shortest pause of history.
It's not running. Oh, it is running down. It's just a lingering effect of the pause. And the time difference between the teams almost neutralized. Troll gang yet again proving that they're not willing to lay down and let themselves be defeated. Truly admirable. Just catches Sticky's attempt to trick stab him and trick stabs the trick stabber. And it's just approved back into the corner. Although it looks like we've got another pause.
Yeah, does look like it.
Game on pause.
I guess that
back to it. Depru gets one cheeky kill after the pause, but is not able to slay the whole enemy team. And it's up to the rest of the Gunspy gods to push through battery and try and retake the point area. One easy pick, right on the point, bravely.
Very decisive. So I don't think the blue team's going to be able to, or the red team, sorry, is going to be able to do much. But they do get at least.
They bravely charged on the point, but unfortunately knifed, and that leads to a capture for the Gunspy gods. Yet again, making it a nice close match. Luna's Exhibian catches Sneaky's attempt to climb up on the fences and blasts him.
It's actually shaping up to be the closest round so far.
Truly an intense round. Hopefully,
yeah, that was
one.
That was a big wipe for red teams. They're gonna need to step it back up because I mean it's still very winnable. It's a very close round so far.
Definitely,
go either way, but
as can be. Troll gang is reduced morale.
But Snacks just in the spot with the Enforcer, getting big picks. We'd love to see it.
Gunspy gang staying strong despite the pauses, but Troll gang, you know, it feels like the more you stack against them, the stronger they become.
Wait,
taking out the crew there.
I just realized we have two gangs fighting each other in a map called Slums.
Yeah, exactly. The optimal environment. Very cool. And Troll gang takes out the last member of Gunspy gang, seizing back the control point, evening out the times even more.
Yeah, we need to see 40 seconds. Oh, it's Gunspy gods. Not Gunspy gang.
I never noticed. Well, they're a gang now. If you win 3 rounds on Slums, you're now a street gang.
I mean, they're doing pretty well against the gang, so you know, maybe they're dethroning one gang and becoming it themselves.
Troll gang though, the Slums are their home stage. They've always got tricks to pull out, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've run through their bag of tricks.
Something here, but it looks like they're opting not
retreating,
to. They're opting to retreat. Yeah.
But rallied forth with the support of the teammates, and it looks like
the blue team will be taking this here. I don't think anyone will be close enough to point to do anything.
Alright, Gunspy God sees the Slums, and they've become the new gang in control of this area. Congratulations.
On their first map win. Let's go.
So now we get to move on to Skylock, another exciting map. And honestly, that match on Slums, I know I developed the map, but I'm really happy with how those rounds played out. Like, so many intense fights around the cap point, so much good use of the hiding spots, like in this replay. Snacks just murdering everyone.
But it looks like we're hopping right back into the action, folks. We got for you the second map in our grand final here.
Match starting prediction is still valid. We got some points rallied for Troll gang in the end, and I believe they can do it. The Rothschild just had to sabotage Gunspy gods first. Now morale for both teams is low, and Troll gang always wins in that scenario.
Looks like the first pick does go out to the Gunspy gods. Oh, he's getting refragged, and then two get traded back. Actually, not looking great for blue team right now. Troll gang
2 versus 4.
Kind of getting stuck.
Just Bro getting surrounded and Luna getting picked off and confident taunting on the point. I know
feel like they really should have taken initiative there when they were outnumbered. You know, like I feel like in a spot like that, you should really be realizing like, okay, if I don't do anything here, someone's gonna show up from behind me and it's just over. Like,
yeah, like that's the skill they should have tempered from Slums, where that happens in a lot shorter order.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like the spy paranoia of constantly turning around and making sure that doesn't happen. That's definitely
but Troll gang
this game out.
Bravely going on the point again, but Depru does a drive-by knifing and puts that to an end.
Yeah, it's just one up on blue side. Not a great start, especially on the scoreboard. Like, blue's barely making any points so far. Red confidently displaying. Almost a minute on the point now as well.
A devastating advantage, but Troll Gang's seen this before and they've pushed through. So we'll see if they can continue that. Oh, a cheap snipe.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Whatever you can
nice
get.
little long-range shot through the window.
Gunspy Gang repeating the cycle by picking off several Troll Gang's members, but Quattro fighting hard as always, getting his bullet back, but unfortunately not getting to use it. The crew confidently pushing forward, sees Just Bro and immediately retreats, hoping for the knife kill, but gets gunned down. And then Just Bro gets gunned down in return by a sniper. The other thing about this map is that, like, it can kind of become hard to push the point just because of the number of defensive sniping spots you have to account for. Because H-Zack almost got murdered there from the opposite window.
Yeah, there's so many angles you have to watch out for if you're peeking the window like that. It's very risky. Like, you can make it work, but it's risky. It takes some good aim. Like, you need to be consistent landing your shots at range. You need to like be aware of all the counter angles.
Incidentally,
it's rough.
Chachaplu from the Gunspy God team is going on a crazy kill streak, so nearly tripling the score of the guy below him.
Yeah, he's on a 12. Okay, wow, that's quite silly actually.
So that's been
a large number.
That's perhaps explains the intense advantage for the Gunspy Gods here, but the Troll Gang clutching it out almost, getting a player
Chachi getting taken down, no longer on a kill streak.
But Quattro, despite all of his efforts, gets gunned down and the point starts slowly regressing.
Yeah, blue team really needs to make a move here quickly. They only have about 20 seconds left before the round ends. They have some point time, so they do get overtime, but you know, that's still, it's not a whole lot of cap time. Like, it's already fading, and by the time it reaches 0, it's not going to be a lot at all, so they're going to need to act fast.
Could they really be 3-minuted here? A cruel fate.
It looks like it, yeah. In a cruel twist of fate.
It's all up to you, Luna.
Oh, he gets one. No second. Oh, he walked off point for too long.
Just long enough for the
it's too bad.
timer to tick down. I don't know how anyone's calling that a good round, but that's a win for Gunspy Gods and a confident one.
Yeah. If the morale for Troll Gang was hurting, it must be hurting even more now.
Let's just see. My belief in them is as strong as ever, and my 420 points are sitting on their shoulders.
It's a big bet. See a nice little pick coming out of Snacks here for the mid.
Yeah, Snacks has been consistently getting those snipes.
Yeah, he really likes that window.
Really needs to change their strategies to avoid that window, I feel. But they've got a confident point presence, like they're so known for doing.
Looks like Sneaky's gonna try to block it.
The point
doesn't get anything.
With mustering all his courage, but it gets immediately knifed.
Did I just see someone crater in the kill feed? Excuse me? Oh, there's a pit on this map. Maybe they...
Oh, yeah. It is very possible to die of full damage, though.
Yeah, but you would need to fall like 7 times or something. It's hard to...
Yeah, someone missed the strafe jump. Embarrassing. But Gunspy Gods on the back foot right now, trying to claw back the point, but Luna gets the easy snipe from the bottom of the point area. Not the normal sniping position, but I think like that gave the advantage because Gunspy Gods are watching the window that they've been using to such effect. So Troll Gang, you know, they've adapted again, and it's rewarded them. And they're taking a very strong lead in this round. Although Sneaky trying to contest it and succeeding marvelously, it looks like.
Very clean team wipe, yeah.
Captured after just a minute, which is
everyone
about as long as you'd expect someone to hold it.
Dead for blue team. It's kind of what you like to see if you're on the red team there.
Mm.
I mean, it's a minute off the time for blue, so it's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. But look, they'll have to prove that they can do it again after that first round.
Yeah, after that first round, you know, you're happy with a minute.
Jumping in confidently. Mm. Troll Gang, you know, still a lot of hard work to do, but they are, if anyone's willing to do hard work, it's them. All but to prove knocking them all down, only dying to Luna. But Snacks jumps off the point, admitting his defeat, and that's a capture for Troll Gang.
I mean, that capture, I would criticize that capture because they were 3 down, so they just delayed 3 players, and they gave Red the faster spawns. Red was two players down who got better respawn wave because of that. So, like I think if the blue team had just delayed that cap for about 3 seconds, it would have been much better. But instead, they kind of rushed that, you know, and now immediately they trade the point back after about 15 seconds of holding it, which is not great at all.
Definitely not what you want, and maybe that'll be like maybe realization of that will be what the Gunspy gods have over them. But so far, Troll Gang recapturing again after not too much time.
Yeah, it's actually
if they
like
can do
a
it
very
despite
fast back and forth here. Kind of cool.
Yeah, like no
it's a big scuffle and Red actually comes out on top.
No amount of like advantage for Gunspy gods could ever like shake the fact that these two teams are both very, very powerful. HZAC knife sneaky and starts taking over the point area, and that's another capture for Troll Gang. Equal timers
but once
right
again,
now.
they're capping while they're already down like 2 players. So now they're down 3 players, and they're immediately getting recapped. They really should be more careful with these caps.
Perhaps. But so far they've had a nice equal round, so it could end up working out for them at the end.
It's very back and forth so far. I think this might be the most back and forth one so far. When it comes to like just how consistently it's like 20-25 seconds between caps.
HZAC gets a cheeky counter stab and starts aggressing the point. Here I think is a situation where you want the point to be captured because the respawns were already so long and would have fallen right on the end of the capture, but no capture happened, and Gunspy goes starts to claw forward a lead, which will be quite tough for Troll Gang to get back, especially with the bold push towards their spawn from Gunspy gods. Troll Gang letting them get a taste of victory, no worries. Spoken like a true man.
And the lead is ever increasing. Blue is trying to get some picks. They're not quite getting enough though. Seems like they're losing more of the fights than they're winning right now. It's unfortunate.
And no aggression on the point. You know, I feel like that's the trademark. They need that to win.
Yeah, getting picks on their own is good and all, but if you're not getting that point time, then there's really no point.
It looks like they realized that and they're going right for it. But only one of them, only Luna. So one quick pick could rid them from the point area. But the only
It's overtime. We're gonna see anything? Any push coming out? Or is it gonna be over? It looks like it's over. The blue team won't be able to touch. And so Red gets a second round. So I think this is the point where if you're Troll Gang, you're really starting to sweat bullets. You're worried. You wanna start grabbing rounds here because it's gonna be rough if you don't. Looks like Blue is choosing to go for the spiral approach. Red is spreading out a bit more.
I thought you said spiral, and I was about to be like, they're all spies.
I love accent humor.
Alright, well,
A bit of a mid-fight.
pretty
Looks like
even
Red
fight
does
so
pull out
far.
ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's suddenly got a lot less even. Just Luna, and doesn't look like the courage of Troll Gang is coming through yet.
Yeah, Luna not quite finding anything on the road either.
Oof, brutal knife on the TG member whose name I can't pronounce. And the rest of the team falls
The really long
in
name?
quick succession. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. That's I wouldn't bother trying to pronounce that. That's like a Dutch name. That's impronounceable for anyone that is not from there.
No offense to Polish people, but I don't even try pronouncing a Polish name.
Yeah, more power to you. You would just embarrass yourself.
Yeah. So Troll Gang gets a few nice picks and gets a presence on the point, and Sneaky caught flipping his knife around. shot in the street. Not in the street, in the skylock, I guess. So yeah, Troll Gang starts to take back that that advantage, captured after exactly a minute, which is right on the dot of how long I want it to be held. You know, as I was saying earlier, it's got to be captured within 30 seconds to a minute, and they captured it right on the nose.
Some fights coming out. Blue actually taking the loss there out of that fight.
Quickly died, and Gunspy Gods going for a quick recapture.
I wonder if Quattro is going to try to get any picks right as they can. I guess not. Oh no, he's actually running back to spawn. That's smart, I guess. Grouping up with the team, not risking.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that in this tournament.
Yeah, it can be good to, you know, get a cheeky pick right before they can, because it means they delay that one player very long, and it might give you a good advantage, but it is obviously very risky. Probably better to wait for your team.
We've got more astrologer suggestions in the chat.
May I suggest a Trojan tournament?
Rip Troll
What
Gang.
about battle medics? Say now, or what about we combine Trollgers and the battle medics with the quick fix? You know, and now I think we have we're starting to cook. Now we're cooking
with gas.
something. One-shot crossbow tournament. Well, I mean, the one-shot, we kind of have that thing here, don't we? I feel like we don't really want to mix up the gimmicks too much.
Troll Gang, another attack on the point. Their brave presence on the point yet again is scoring them at, almost. But they had to retreat there, and that was the end of them. So should have just been braver. And the advantage shifts more and more in Gunspy God's favor.
Yeah, they're really pushing it out well. They get a small player advantage, and they turn into a big one.
Oh, the respawn door clips through the roof slightly when it opens. But only slightly. And I think only a red side. But yeah. Troll Gang going for the point again, and yet again, a strong early presence on it, but what matters is whether they can survive, and unfortunately they couldn't yet again. Oh, but they're back on it, and they might just get it.
Not able to finish it up though.
And I feel like the way this is so effective for them is that, like, with that much cap time on the point, they can die and respawn and come back before it's even receded, so they can next time they go on the point they're at an advantage. And because of the way this tournament functions, where the enemy team is trying to hide in like a lot of corners, just rushing onto the point can get a lot of progress before they even know what's happening. So that's kind of Troll Gang's overarching strategy, and it's worked well enough for them, but this round still looks pretty hopeless as Gunspy got swarmed
this looks
point.
really rough for the blue team. Well, you know,
And
there's some bit of point contesting going on, but it's not enough. They're not able
despite
to.
incredibly valiant efforts.
Quattro! Oh, he went for the hero shot. He
Troll
missed
Gang.
it. That's
It looks like it's over.
There's a bit of a hero shot opportunity there by Quattro. If he had killed the first guy on point, he could have then gotten the second guy with the second bullet. But that's 3-1, so we have one more round.
Unless Troll Gang wins, of course.
Yeah, this is potentially match point for the whole tournament. If
yeah, this bracket could be claimed by Gunspy Gods this very next round.
Yeah, if they take this, then they take the tourney.
So that's pretty exciting. But I have bet 420 channel points in Troll Gang. So, you know, speaking of simple flips and Twitch predictions, one time he started a prediction on whether he would die on an odd or even level in Super Mario Maker, and in the middle of it, he was playing level and he was like, I can make this challenge, and his chat was like, make this level better, and he like exited the run and just made a copy of that level basically and tried to make it better in the middle of a prediction for like 2.5 hours. So incredible. Great. But Gunspy Gods again commanding an early capture of the control point and getting their picks on Troll Gang, but Troll Gang is nice and grouped up so fast they might be able to back.
To see the Troll Gang not able to take the dub out of these mid fights.
Yeah, and with just 3 members left, although only 2 members of Gunspy Gods, so it could turn out well,
like
especially with just being armed with a gun against Sisters with just a knife.
Yeah, no hero play coming out of Sisters, he gets shot down.
Well, also because, like, when you're a knife-wielding maniac against a gunman, you gotta charge in. That's the only way. If you hesitate at the slightest bit, he'll just take aim, shoot, and you're dead.
Red coming in strong, but 2 getting traded out. Still looks okay for blue. Oh, but they lose another. Nah, that's gonna be the cap, surely.
Yeah, Gunspy Gods takes another fight and takes the point back, just never giving Troll Gang any advantage, any in. Although Quattro fought
Quattro get that? Oh my lord. I was watching Quattro there and it looked like he was not getting that frag, and then he did. That was beautiful.
He has a way of doing that. But unfortunately, it's not enough. Every time Troll Gang gets an in, Gunspy Gods are just so quick to retaliate, and every fight they're getting at least 1 pick on Troll Gang. Usually more, so it's safe to say that both teams earn their keep, earn their name. And Troll Gang's on the point yet again, but again the question is whether they can survive it. And I'll just let that play out because it's not over yet, and they still have a strong presence on the point. And it's up to Stacks, but he trades his life. And
yeah, getting one there is
not
pretty
too
good
against
because
enemy players.
Yeah, because when blue finishes the capper, they're going to be delaying their own spawns, and they're going to be speeding up the red team spawn. So that 1 pick is actually pretty significant. It's going to keep helping them because right now, so now Luna died, and that means Luna's spawn is actually longer because they already had a player dead. So that first pick, that first trade while they were tapping is, you know, it's still being relevant right now. It's still affecting the spawn lanes.
But that never got converted into an actual capture for red. But they are on it now, so maybe it will. HZAC jumping in like a true hero, but unfortunately the odds were just 2 against him.
Yeah, Red do finally get the point back here.
Yeah, and even though the scores aren't that separated, it's still looking pretty dominant from the Gunspy Gods.
Yeah, I agree. The score lines too, like if you're looking at, you know, player performance, individual KDs and stuff like that, Gunspy Gods are just doing a little bit better.
However, Troll Gang pretty grouped up right now, and again with his strong presence. Oh, HZAC tried to sneak up behind the Gunspy Gods, but was brutally punished
getting
for
2 on point. Crazy block right there.
Turned into that. And
full
Gunspy Gods yet again returns to their favored camping positions and prepares for the next attack. But just broke, ready for Sneaky's play.
Yeah, he was checking. It's good. It's good seeing these players like realize that, you know, some of these players, they like to hide every time they camp, so they start checking corners. You know, they start getting free picks. It's good because, you know, it's an adaptation. It might be a bit late, but, you know, adaptation like that is what they need if they want to bring it back right now. So
Snacks with a brutally efficient 3K.
Yeah, this man's long-range capabilities are scary if you're on the other team. You see as much as his head peeking out at range, and, you know, you might just be dead. So definitely a force to be reckoned with.
It interests me to know like whether some of these are experienced sniper players, but the overtime, but with Troll Gang like hopelessly out of position and all of their heroism and morale seemingly gone to the wind, it's unsure whether they'll be able to rally this. But they do. Yeah, they get 2 on the point, and seemingly that's enough to recapture it. Truly, truly a team with an incredible amount of resolve.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 minutes left. It's not impossible. We can see it. We can see a reverse sweep here. It is possible. It's in the cards. We're just gonna need to see some good draw to get it out of these cards, you know, because you know, the potential is there. Players like Quattro and, you know, little hiding place like Luna just did.
Yeah, like if anyone can pull off impossible odds, it's Troll Gang, and that's what I'm here to see. Oof, but
Snacks getting a bunch of picks. Sisters as well, finding 2. Yeah, this is rough for blue. We're gonna need to see the biggest clutch play out of the guy with the impronounceable name. He does get 1. He doesn't get anything else.
It's too little, too late. And
just like that, we got ourselves
Gunspy Gods dominate the indomitable team, Troll Gang, and that's the end of it. Gunspy Gods, they take the NA bracket, the entire thing.
The EU bracket.
Oh, sorry, the EU bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take the bracket. That's what matters, and they've conquered the indomitable team. And
yeah, so congratulations to Gunspy Gods for taking the dubs.
Troll Game played well too, of course.
Yeah, they still get the second place. Mind you, second place obviously still gets you know, some rewards. So it's not like if you're second place, you're still pretty happy about this. I would say, right? You're still content with how far you got.
Brought to you by Fortress Faceoffs.